What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Baggers and Bourbon. Of course, I am your boy Cam. So as you saw in my last video, we pounded down to Houston, but I said I had a small issue with my bike. And come to conclusion, it was a bad head gasket. So as I got back home, I started diving through my my bike, and I went to proceed on pulling it apart. So, of course, I saw that I had a blown head gasket. Head gasket was just blown to smithereens. But also I had a base gasket leak because I saw like oil seeping from the bottom of the front. It was on the front cylinder, the bad head gasket and the bad base gasket. So as I started going through, pulling the bike apart, I noticed one of my cylinder head studs had come loose. And not studs, but head bolts was loose. So, but I'm pretty sure I torqued it down or whatever. So, okay, I proceed to make a phone call, talk to one of my other buddies he's very, very prominent in Virginia. He works on a lot of Harleys. So shout out to Mayhem, because Mayhem hit me up. He was like, hey, we ain't gonna stop bullshit and bring the bike past the house. So he was like, hey, I want you to check your cylinder head studs, because that may be an issue. So I get back, I proceed to pull everything apart, and come to find out, it is an issue with my cylinder head studs, guys. So I'm going to show you this just in case you may have the same issue going on with your bike. So long story short, I had to pull the whole motor with the crankcase and all. So I got the whole thing out, but I want you guys to take a look at this. Look at that cylinder head stud right there on the front. It has lifted. So I will be taking the motor over to the bottom end over to my boy Mayhem before I put this bike back together. And we will be installing some time CERTS into these. Red lock, tighten them, getting them right. So we're going to drill it out, put some new head studs in there also. So we're going to put some new head studs. They'll be in on Wednesday. But going around the Mayhem house, he's going to help me put some new head studs and time CERTS in. So, but also we're going to check and make sure that there's no metal shavings down in the motor or whatever. So we're going to make sure there's no metal shavings down there. And we're going to get it together, all right? So we're going to get this motor together, get everything back right, and I shall be back on the road. But while we got it out, he said we probably go ahead and redo the crank, go ahead and weld that thing up. And as you guys know, there's stuff everywhere, but I got another crank in the bottom end over there. I might as well go ahead and do that one too. So guys, we have the bike all put back together. Just a few tips when you guys are doing any type of big bore kit, any type of motor work to your bike, right? And this can help you out in the long run. Even though you just, let's say you go and you pull your motor apart, your engine apart, and they replace, let's say they do the cylinder studs. Please make sure that you are replacing your stock cylinder studs, right? But also, they do get weak over time. I'm not saying the cylinder studs, but the actual holes that your studs are in, right? So you can either take them to a good shop who can put, let's say, some time CERTS in your case. So what they do, I saw Dark Horse advertise this the other day. They basically hook it up to their jig. They use a machine, which means the machine ensure that the case does not move, and they get a perfect drill every single time. Now, of course, I use Mayhem Performance Shop around here in Richmond, Chesterfield, Virginia area. So me and him got a nice little partnership together. You know, he helped me out a lot. I help him out, and pretty much he teaches me a lot when it comes to these motorcycles. Like I said, he's been motorcycling for 40 some years, right? So he's been doing this motorcycling thing for 40 something years. And he pretty much, I took my whole motor out. So as you guys know, I had a blown head gasket, but the root cause from that, we believe one of those cylinder head studs got weak and pulled up. And when I saw that, and like I showed you guys in the video, he said, all right, brother, go ahead and bring it around the house, because that was something I never did before. I never, replaced cylinder studs. And he drilled the cases for me, made sure he Loctited the shit out of them. And we put new cylinder studs in there, and it's all back together. We just basically put the whole motor together. We also used a jig, an engine jig, to slide the whole motor back in there. So I pretty much replaced almost every gasket, got everything right. So the bike is actually back together, and it is sounding good as can be. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fire it up for you guys. She's still a little dirty because I haven't cleaned it since I got back from Texas. And as you all know, I went to Texas in March. So as soon as I got back, I took the bike apart, and I'm just now getting it back together. So we went ahead and we did all of that. And now we are back, and I'm getting ready to show you guys what it is. So let me flip the camera around for you guys. All right, guys, the garage is a little junky. Like I said, we're doing a lot. Plus, you know how it is when you got kids. So we're gonna go ahead and fire this thing up. And I want you guys to hear how it sounds. I mean, she sounds a lot better now that I got her back right. So you guys have heard the bike. She's up and running. I'm going to go ahead and try to pull her out the garage, give her a nice wash, because that's what she really needs. She needs a nice wash, and we're going to try to get some miles in the next few days. It's just a little cold up here in Virginia, but that's what heated gear is for. So I'm going to try to get her out, get her flowing, get some miles on her, just some break-in miles, and just trying to get her dialed back in, bring her in slowly. Not going to beat on her too bad, because you don't want to do that after you just went through and did like a full motor rebuild, new gaskets and everything. So that's why I've been heat cycling her a lot, just giving her enough time for my gaskets to seal. Especially that is real important when you're using Cometic gaskets on your bike. You got to heat cycle that thing at least, they say 3, but I like to do 4 to 5, sometimes 6, just to let her run, to give those gaskets enough time to actually seal to those heads. So hopefully with me doing these new cylinder studs, I don't have any more issues with blown head gaskets with those time CERTS that was also installed. So guys, thank you for tuning in to Baggers and Bourbon. Of course, I am your boy Cam. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And until next time, we out. Peace.